Hello, this is Marianne Marlowe of This Love Works, and I'd like to address a question that I have been hearing and reading about frequently, which is about the spark in a relationship. Does it have to fly away over time? And I wanted to address this because the answer is both yes and no. So naturally, when we get together, we have all of those great hormones that are working for us. We have the bonding hormones that work for us, and we're excited about our person. We want to know everything about them. We oftentimes have a wonderful, delicious, what we would call honeymoon phase in the relationship. And that is a phase that's characterized by all of the wonderful things that we hear about at the beginning of a relationship, right? Like we complete each other's sentences and we just know what's on each other's minds. And I want to know everything about my person. I want to know what they think. And you have long conversations. You sometimes can even talk about your future. It's a very exciting time characterized by a lot of work to learn about your person, to bond with your person, to find out what makes them tick. But over time, the very thing that we want in relationship, which is to create some security, some safety, so that we know that we are each other's person, that we can rely on the relationship. That very event that happens over time will often cause what we call a familiarity. And so the familiarity, the thing that we are after, right? Knowing that our partner has got our back, knowing that our partner is not going to hurt us, having the security of that safety and security is the very thing that can cause that familiarity that sometimes deflates that spark, that sometimes deflates that wonderful excitement that we had at the very beginning of the relationship. So Gottman actually says that the longer that we're able to have this beautiful, exciting honeymoon phase that we can rely on later on in our relationship, when we have a fight or an argument, or when we get to feeling that the relationship is a little bit stunted or dull, we can rely on our memory to go back to the excitement of what happened at the very beginning of the honeymoon phase. So the novelty, the variety that we have at the very beginning, the curiosity that we have can be reignited. So the good news is, even though we develop some familiarity, the thing that creates that excitement, we can revisit that with a little bit of work. The thing that really opened us up at the very beginning was curiosity. The things that we wanted to learn about our person, we wanted to know them. We wanted to have a familiarity, a contentment with them. We wanted to know all about them. That curiosity can be reignited. Think in terms of the understanding that you and your partner are fully developed individual people that have different ways of thinking about things, that have different interests. And so you can reignite that curiosity by asking questions, by using some deep exercises like Harville Hendrix, the Imago couples dialogue. It's a great way to learn how your partner is thinking deeply. So it has 3 steps. The very first step is mirroring, meaning that when our person talks to us about something that's important to them, we can paraphrase back what we heard. We can mirror them and what they're saying. The second phase, the second step is validation. So this is where we can really understand our person by stepping into their shoes. This is not about agreeing with them, but really understanding their position, their unique perspective. And finally, the third step is empathizing. It's having that understanding in our own hearts about what our person may be experiencing. Remember how much time, energy, and focus that you directed toward the relationship at the very beginning in order to create that spark later on in the relationship. That same time, energy, and focus can be expressed through curiosity and deep listening that will help to reignite the spark in your relationship. I hope this has been helpful. Allow your love to work. Marianne Marlowe, This Love Works. See you soon.